Good morning, students. You all are welcome in social science classes in standard 10th. Today, I would like to start a very fresh chapter of history of the rise of nationalism of Europe. The chapter 3rd, the age of revolution. The age of revolution 1830 to 1848. Students, in this chapter you will be taught about many revolutions. In previous classes, you have been taught after the Vienna Treaty, a conservative regimes were set up in Europe. So as conservative regimes tried to consolidate their power, in response, nationalism and liberalism came to be associated with revolution. In many parts of Europe, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Poland, Ottoman Empire, Turkey, and these revolutions were led by liberal nationalists belong to educated middle class elite, among whom were professors, school teachers, clerks, and commercial middle classes. And first upheaval means first revolt, first revolution started in France in July 1830, when Bourbon dynasty was restored to power by conservatives. The liberal revolutionaries, the liberal nationalists overthrown this government and installed constitutional monarchy, and Louis Philippe became the head of this government. So on this event, Metternich once remarked that when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. This revolution, July Revolution, also sparked the movement, a struggle for independence in Brussels and now Belgium, separated from the Republic of Ireland. But students, a very important event that mobilized the nationalist feeling among the elites of entire Europe, that was the Greek War of Independence. Greek means Yunan had been the part of Ottoman Empire since 15th century. But this revolution is spread in Greek for struggle for freedom in 1821. Artists, European artists and poets lauded Greek as the cradle of European civilization. Means Yunan, European सभ्यता का पालना, इट वॉज सेड, कहा जाता था. Greek were also supported by other Greeks who were living in exile. And English poet Lord Byron organized the fund and went to fight in the battlefield, where he died of fever in 1824. But finally, the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832 recognized Greek as an independent nation. It is the homework. First question, who were liberal nationalists? Second, describe the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832. Third, it is a statement given by the Metternich. You have to explain. When France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. And fourth and last, why did poets and artists lauded Greece as the cradle of European civilization? First part of chapter, part first. It is part first. Part first completed. Now the next part, second part, other topics will be discussed. Thanks. Have a nice day.